We're in business, boys.
It's the BS Podcast Web Show!
There you go. It's a hell of a clap you got there.
I don't know if I should clap because I'm just like a guest. So
Yeah.
I don't know how you run your show, man.
Yeah. It's a learning process for sure. Even setting all this up was like, I got a stack of all these books that I have read in my life. Right here, some good ones, you know.
You've definitely not read that many books in your life.
Welcome back to really hot ones, where every time I ask a question, you also take a shot of hot sauce. We just completely eliminated the wing. We said, F the wing. I'm still, by the way, if you watched my last podcast, it was an effort to say less curse words.
So
Okay.
sound intelligent.
Yeah.
You know.
Plus, I think
Less
it's just
cursing.
ruining my credibility.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta, if you're saying an F-bomb every 2
The kids are
seconds.
watching.
Yeah.
Yes, Sean, the kids are watching.
All those high school events I go to, I swear to God, if I drop an F-bomb there, I'd have some Karens be pretty pissed off at me.
Yeah.
You know? Those Karens of the world. But anyway, it's the 13th episode,
Oh, nice.
which it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Unlucky number 13. Right?
Wow.
It's however you want to sway your luck, you know?
Good.
It's however way. One of my friends, his favorite number is 13. I don't know why, but
Yeah, that is interesting, because I thought it was, like, bad.
like Friday the 13th, that's
Right, yeah.
that's bad, but
I'm pretty sure there's
There's no 13th floor in hotel rooms.
No, I don't get that. No, it just skips. It goes from 12 to 14. They said no, can't have it because
Just because it's
There's-
unlucky? Doesn't make any sense. Come on. Just a number.
honestly, I think they're cowards.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with like Judas or something, the guy who betrayed Jesus. He's the 13th person at the table.
oh, is that a thing in the Bible? Is it
I
in the Bible?
guess.
I was gonna say
That's
that.
what I
I mean,
was raised.
To no.
Raised doing it.
I thought there was a dozen of them. Maybe. Who knows?
Well, that's why he was going to be the 13th.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. The Karens of this world are up in revolt. Oh, first of all,
Karens.
my two roommates, Dean on the right and Sam on the left. It's interesting who you live with and how they affect your college, experience. Because some people have terrible roommates and they will not stop bitching about how bad their roommates are.
Yeah.
Right. Like now that I've lived with you guys for 2 years now, the amount of dirt that I've compiled. That's so if given the off chance that we're not friends anymore down the line, like maybe I stab your back,
Yeah.
maybe you steal from me. There could be a
Can't say I
whole
haven't
list
before.
All I gotta say, Dean, is I hope you don't plan on running for office anytime soon, because I got quite a bit of dirt on you.
Dude, anybody that runs for office is going to be dirt on now. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
who isn't in trouble?
Yeah.
Who has done something on the internet? Like, cancel culture, right?
They added another cancel.
No.
Oh.
Like, cancel, like, no more.
Oh.
Quit fucking doing that.
Aha.
But, I've never really had a bad roommate. Never had a complaint yet. So, maybe I'm easy to get along with. I don't know. Would you say so? Would you say I'm easy to get along with?
No,
What?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, you're great, man. Yeah.
I don't have any. No qualms.
No
Is that what it is?
Yeah, no qualms.
No
Learned
qualms.
what a quam was.
Yeah. I don't know. This quarantine thing has gotten everybody even, like, we've never fought or gotten in beef with each other, but
Right.
there's staying with each other. Obviously, there's some nerves with staying in the same household with someone for so long.
Oh yeah.
Do you think, and like, parents are like, there's more domestic violence?
Many areas are seeing escalating numbers of domestic violence reports.
Going on right now because of quarantine? What are those numbers like, you think?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted.
No, you go for it. I was just.
There has been. I feel like it's a very small isolated cases, but I mean, not saying it's not happening, but it is. Absolutely, it is. But it's not happening as much as you would expect, I guess.
More than normal.
Yeah.
Right now,
I'd
it's
say,
more than normal. I would say so too.
Yeah, I mean, if the kids aren't in school, then there's more time for other things to be going on.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never had a problem with you. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we're squashing some beef on a podcast. Listen here, guys. You've got to start doing your dishes. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired
I think we need to start doing it paper plates.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Save a lot of time.
Yep.
Do you guys think the word Karen is offensive? The term Karen is offensive? Because there's like Karens out there that aren't actually Karens, but there's some people that aren't named Karens.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously it wouldn't be a Karen situation unless they got, upset about something on the internet. Dean, I know you feel strongly about this.
Yeah, it's it's really interesting to see, like, especially coming now that we're coming out of the quarantine, businesses are starting to open. Like, I've just seen like boatloads and boatloads and boatloads of videos of these vicious women.
Yeah.
Put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly locals.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask
And I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
have a great day.
So you're going to take this cart from me.
Sir, have a great
Full
day.
of stuff.
You are no longer welcome here.
Medical condition that I'm not allowed to wear a mask and I'm not required by HIPAA rules and regulations to disclose that.
Okay, can we shop for you?
So, what does that look like? I have private things I want to get that maybe I don't want you to
shop
see.
for you, but I can't let you in the store without a mask.
Okay, so where's the regulations that state that?
The regulation?
Yeah.
That is company
Because you're
policy.
discriminating against me now. Do you know that?
I'm
You're
offering
discriminating
you
against
the-
me.
Yeah, or attacking these like people that are working and everything that because they're being inconvenienced
Yes.
by the workers, even though in grand scheme, like, it's a pandemic. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's always been Karen's white privileged mom. That's the,
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it every single time. But
Why are they getting? It's so cliche. It's like almost agreeing with the argument that there's a term called Karen. When you react to being called Karen,
Yeah.
you say it's as bad as the end. Like, we're three white dudes talking about this, so like, how far really do we know about?
Okay, I'm gonna need for people who are calling this a slur and racial slur to stop, okay? When people are like, oh, it's the new N-word, are you serious, Karen? That's a Karen.
The
Do you think moms, like, if you were to call like mom Karen, do you think they know what that means?
Yes.
You think they like? I don't know if my mom would know.
Oh, I
that.
bet the local news stores are eating this up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
Like,
they love
absolutely.
Karen news anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they do.
local white mom yelling at gas station clerk.
Yeah.
It's all the time. I mean, like, but at the same
To-
time,
to relate it to any situation, even a word like that,
yeah.
any other derogatory word, like, you're just mad because you're being insulted and you're not getting your way.
Yeah.
Tough for you, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think that's the most petty thing in the world. But I think it's funny, because I love making fun. They're the easiest group to make fun of.
It's the new boomer, or it's
Yeah.
boomers are still. I mean, it's like it's still thrown out, but
It's because they complain about stuff that's stupid. You know, it's like they're like that's why it's so easy to make fun of them. Because it's like nonsense. Like they don't get it. Just don't get it. You know.
And it's almost like when they're on camera, when they see people on camera, they almost act even more
Yeah.
out.
Riled
Like
up. Riled up.
We all watched the video of the mom, like, my kids are listening to Kids Bop, you know?
yeah, the super protective, like
Yeah,
helicopter.
whether she sticks her head in and she's like, "Oh, shut your bitch ass hoe" or something like that.
Yeah.
I saw the video. Anyway, it's fucking absurd. It's absurd.
Well, it's really interesting because you don't really see with our generation, like, you know, like the Trads, the Brads, the Beckys, you know, we're all kind of, I'd say like our generation just doesn't really care. I mean, like, we're just kind of like, oh, that's really funny. I mean, there are like the people that are like, oh, my name is actually Chad. You're like, oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
But
I'm a really nice guy. I play the trombone. You know,
yeah, like
help out.
valedictorian,
Yeah.
promising athletic career as well, just like an all around good person.
Yeah. Gets a bad rap. Is he forming a union to bring down the name Chad? Get over it, Karens. Anyway, whatever. We're on to bigger and better things. I recently, obviously you're my roommates, so I recently binge watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, which was so solid. Such a good. What is it? It's an anime.
Yeah, I believe it's an anime.
You gotta get into it, man.
No, I don't. I don't think so. I mean, I've seen it before. I just didn't want to devote that much time to watching all of that.
It went by so quick.
Yeah, you spent your whole days, 3 days
Yeah,
Dude.
Was it 27 hours worth of watching or something?
roughly.
Yeah.
A day. A good
Yeah.
day's worth of
Yeah.
work,
Yeah.
you know?
Cut it up into 3. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe more than
It
that.
hit me right in the nostalgia. I felt like a kid rushing home to like catch it,
Yeah.
or else I didn't know what happened last week.
Yeah. It was funny too. Like, I thought the jokes were pretty funny still to this day.
Yeah, and
years
like
later.
just clean, goofy humor. And
May 15th it came around, and I was like, wait, what day is it? It was May 15th. I got so hyped because I actually saw when the release date was, and I got so hyped it kept it in my head.
Yeah.
wow.
What shows did you watch as a kid? I watched some Samurai Jack.
I watched a lot of SpongeBob.
Really?
Yeah.
I was never allowed to watch SpongeBob. Thanks,
Really?
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never watched it.
Really? Were you like more like a Cartoon Network or like a Nick? Like, what was the?
I guess Nickelodeon more than Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's Samurai Jack, Powerpuff Girls. You know, the list goes on and on. I
Yeah.
never watched really. People make a lot of references to Jimmy Neutron and SpongeBob. I've never really watched those.
I watched those.
I missed out on those.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dude, like Jimmy Neutron was so like strangely animated though. Like
Yeah,
it
it's
was
just
it
really
was such a
weird.
bizarre
The
like,
characters were-
design.
yeah.
It was
It was like claymation, but animation.
like a polished claymation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah, and
Another one's Roly Poly Oly. That was a weirdly animated.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
Never
Roly
heard-
Poly Oly?
Yeah, it's like this weird shapes, and they were like robots, but they like formed like people and had different shapes and went on. It's like a cartoon, like a kid cartoon.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like I mean, actually, I'm gonna Krivacs, let's look this up. Because I mean, like for the most part, like for the shows that I really watched during like a kid, it was just kind of like all like trying to think. Like Justice League was a big one I watched. Like Camp Lazlo, Ed, Ed and Eddie. Which
I loved that.
Recently, I wasted 20 minutes watching a video of some guy breaking down each character in Ed, Ed and Eddie and assessing their strength level.
But
And-
Camp Lazlo, what's that one?
I've never heard
it
of
was
it.
like it was this show. It was kind of like, or it was like a bunch of like kids were like different animals, and like there was just a bunch. It was like a summer camp
Got you.
type deal, and there was just like a bunch of shenanigans that like happened in the camp, but it was all like outlandish. Dude, and Ed, Ed and Eddie, they're like taking bites out of the moon. Like they're messing with like physics and time. Like
Animation.
they're like gods.
I want to
Yeah.
get into it so bad.
That
It
would
takes
be really
forever
cool.
though.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying, like, is that like a grueling process? Like, kind of.
It's not terrible.
Not
It's just
terrible.
like everything else. I mean, it takes a while. It doesn't. The hard part is like getting like accurate human movements. Like a
Like
lot
how
of
a
it,
human would actually move.
Like if you, yeah, exactly. Like people don't walk like people in South Park. You know, that's the
Right.
easy way to move people across the screen. But like if you actually want to make legs move and like multitude of things happening, it takes time. And
Yeah.
unless you get good at it, I don't know any shortcuts, but I'm getting better at it. I'm really just good at the moving eyes and like mouth and a little bit of body parts in different ways, but. I want to do like a trippy video, you know, like a bunch of different colors and lights and flashes. and
like
stuff.
with like music going on.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting to really
Yeah.
dive in,
Dive into it.
see what I'm made out of.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right. Just
Make
push
like a visual type of deal, kind of almost.
Yeah, but just
the limit.
see the limits. Yeah, push the limit.
Mm-hmm.
There is no roof.
There is no roof.
It's just space out there.
Do you guys have any outlets for like? Mine's a creative outlet, I guess you can say. Obviously, it's a little bit of a passion too, but it's just a nice way to like sit down and fucking
I like reading.
reading.
Yeah.
You gave me that one book.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like
still have it.
100 pages into it.
Oh,
The
nice.
Speed of Trust.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
It's getting better. The first 50 were pretty like
It's all
self-help,
Yeah,
stuff.
kind of. Yeah.
which I don't know if necessarily I'm sold on that kind of.
Yeah. No, it's definitely kind of repetitive. Like
Yeah.
the stories are like very repetitive.
Yeah.
I don't. I didn't read every like story. I kind of like skimmed through.
Got you.
Because it did get like really repetitive, but you didn't really need to like
Yeah.
because you kind of get the point.
Gotcha. What else have you been reading then? If you like it so much.
I've been reading books on rental property investing, just sales in general and stuff like that. Yeah.
So do you like more like the learning part of it, or like this relaxation of reading, or do you like the benefit you get from the content you read?
I like just the knowledge too, and it is kind of relaxing too
Yeah.
because it's like kind of just a getaway from doing
Gotcha.
other stuff too. It's like,
biggest thing I've regretted, not the biggest thing I've regretted, but like when you have the 20-minute read sessions in elementary school,
Yeah.
everybody, everybody sit and be quiet and read.
Everybody's jacked
That
up.
was our public education, which is, that's the fucking key.
Mm-hmm.
Read.
Yeah.
Read some more.
Yeah.
I've been more into reading, but just chunk of time. You gotta really put some effort into reading a book and get it done. Not taking 4 months to read.
So you
A
forget,
book your friend gives you.
forget what happened in the first place.
Yeah.
You know.
What about you, Dino?
So just kind of like, what's my fix type deal?
No, just what get your mind racing.
Honestly,
Your fix.
yeah, like your guilt, like I guess the guilty pleasure or whatever. Some might just completely misinterpreting the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay, so gets the mind going. Honestly,
some Tetris maybe.
Hiking and like running and stuff. Like just being outside, just like in open environments, just kind of like clear and
Got you.
let ideas fly.
It's interesting. Like if you break it down, it's like creating, absorbing, and like I don't want to say meditation, but that's really what it is.
Kind of a little bit, yeah. I'd say it's a kind of like a rudimentary form of meditation.
It's crazy how different our three of ours are.
Yeah, it is. They're different. Quite different.
Like I can't even read. Like I would love to start.
That's true. Maybe I could help you. Yeah. You gotta start somewhere, Dean.
No. I promised my mother I'd find a very intelligent woman to teach me.
Okay.
Until then, no reading.
All right.
How'd you make it through college then? No freaking way. You learn. I guess everything's online.
Yeah.
Cheat your way through, huh? You one of those scumbags?
You got a check account?
You're one of those scumbag cheaters, huh?
I may or may not have created a very diverse community of intellects, and we would collaborate.
Yeah.
Collaborate on different informative texts and assignments.
Right there. Share is not what you should have said.
Right, but at the same time, I still accomplished my goal, but with teamwork.
Yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's a more valuable lesson than say, learning, Python or management or piano.
All you gotta know is teamwork makes the dream work. That's it.
What's up with the book prices? Is it that expensive?
Books are way too fucking expensive.
Why are they so expensive?
Yeah. I actually have a rental book that I don't know how I'm supposed to return.
Really?
So I'm probably going to buy it.
You probably already did buy it.
They probably charged me for it. Yeah.
Was it through IU?
Yeah. Is it from the bookstore?
No, but still, books are so expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like our parents, it's less these days, but our parents would be like, "Yeah, I had to spend thousands of dollars on books. When I went to college, I had to spend so much money on books. That's where all the information was. Now we have computers and phones and people."
Mm-hmm. Well, what's dumb is when professors that teach a class have a book that they require you to buy. Yeah. So it's like, oh, you're gonna make me pay $150 for your book just for the class. It's like, oh, it's stupid.
Why is it not included into it? Why is there all these fees?
Yeah, why is there extra fees and all this stuff? It's like, just give me one.
That's that good marketing strategy.
Yeah. Makes it seem a lot cheaper than it really is.
That makes it flat rate attractive, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many fees, so many bills. So many fees. So crazy. Parking tickets. Public intoxication tickets.
Alimony payments.
Your Oasis class,
Oasis class. Peloton memberships.
Yeah. Drugs, alcohol.
These are things that
cover. Oh my god, college is expensive.
It's an expensive place.
Anyway, we're gonna go to our skit that we got paid for by Netflix, letting people know that the Avatar is now available on Netflix. So here you go. Enjoy, folks.
Bro, Avatar?
Okay.
No, not the movie.
You mean the series, bro?
Bro, yes, Appa? Man, dude, yeah, bro, yes, bro. But Uncle, though?
You're telling me about Dragon the West. I love that dude.
Dai Li? Whoa, I totally forgot about the Dai Li. Sketch, bro.
Whoa.
Sketch. But Sokka, though?
Dude, bro, he was spending so many broads around him.
Dude, bro, the Kyoshi Warriors?
Bro, dude, all dimes.
Come on. Prince Zuko,
Should
man.
have switched teams, bro.
Bro, yes.
The Eclipse?
Bro, the Comet. Katara, bro.
Bro, talk about Splash Zone.
Dude.
Momo?
Dude. Oh my goodness. Momo. Yes. We need to watch it right now. Yes.
Bro, Tony and Sasha?
What? No. You don't understand. I've always wanted to drink a Corona on the show during coronavirus.
Yeah.
Which I never got to do until now. It's been pretty. This podcast has been pretty much going on since Corona, I guess. Maybe a little bit before.
So you're just now thinking, like, hey, maybe we should, on the 13th episode.
Lucky number 13.
See?
I feel bad not having lime in it. I do.
Yeah.
I feel a little bit bad.
Yeah. Doesn't taste as good.
Yeah, it does not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's natural though.
Yeah. Do you like Bud Light limes? Or like even any of the
I'll drink it, but like I wouldn't go out and buy it.
No.
You know.
Me either.
I will say this though. The Bud Light seltzers, not bad. I'd argue maybe...
Amen to that, brother. I could sling those down. I could sling those down with a vicious force.
See, yeah, I recently started an extreme keto diet where I'm only allowing Bud Light seltzers, water, and rice. And, you know, it's been going great. Like, I throw up every day. I can't sleep at night.
Hey, but that stomach's looking flat.
Right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Beach,
working for
possibly beach weather coming up. Like,
what's up with it being May and cold outside?
Find your beach, man.
Oh, it's May and it's cold outside. What is up with this?
Yeah, it's not making any sense.
Do you think it's from the carbon emission levels being down?
Well,
do you think
it could be? It could have a factor.
Do you think so?
That's why global warming's not a thing now.
It's not a thing.
Carbon emission levels are going down, right?
17% whole.
Yeah.
So we might be good guys. You know, those pesky scientists may have been wrong.
Do you think that has anything to do with people not driving?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
What happened with the oil being worth nothing?
I think it was negative.
What is that?
It was negative
Obviously,
$40.
it's not. Obviously, it's not.
We might have missed out on an opportunity here. I mean, if stuff starts booming back up, like
gas in Henderson, Kentucky was below $1, which is cool. It's cool to see how much you pay and how much gallons you get. That was a cool sight to see for sure. You know, but what was it worth? How was it worth nothing? It can't be worth nothing.
That's true. I don't really know how they come up with those numbers, but that's what they've said. It's just like really cheap, you know. It's like
I brought you on the show to be a damn oil expert.
Well, Dean's the oil expert over here. He has the article up.
I am an oil man. My father's father was an oil man. My father was an oil man. My father's father's father was an oil man. And we have done nothing.
You're an oil baron. See? Flawed.
So let's
lawyer.
teach us. So educate us here, Dean.
So, I mean, obviously, like one of the kind of the smaller portions, or it's a relatively chunk of carbon emissions are through flight. And so, because all of planes mostly throughout everywhere were grounded, it cut down a lot of the emissions, or not a lot, but I believe it was 3%.
Wait, really? A lot of carbon emissions come from airplanes.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, it's just the fuel. I mean, it's like the fuel they use. It's a lot of fuel, and it's just, I mean, just burning it too.
It's crazy to think how much fuel there is left in the world. You know, like, are we just gonna hope for oil?
I wonder if, like,
what's the deal with that?
I wonder if we have, like, any idea, like, how, like, I wonder if we have, like, any ideas, like, how long it is before, like, we run out of that.
Yeah, like,
stuff,
is there an estimation on that?
Yeah. That's kind of crazy because, like, we don't know.
Just drill, baby, drill.
Drill until you can't
drill,
no more.
Baby, drill.
Right.
Drill until you can't no more.
I was gonna say because I mean it's like you know, it's a natural resource that it's not infinite. You know, it's not like. I'm trying to think of what.
I know. I'm trying to think of the word too.
Yeah.
Non-renewable. That's what it is. Boom.
Yeah.
That is a 2-letter word, or a 4. What is that reference to? That's a 4.4.
That's a $5 word. if you say a big word and it sounds like
Is that
$5.
Scrabble or something?
I don't know where that phrase came from.
I never played Words with Friends or anything.
I don't think that really has a reference to a game. I think it's just you just have a good vocabulary. I think. I think it's like because people who are like sophisticated are usually like rich, so they think that they like a sophisticated word means like
it's worth money.
Yeah.
Truth about that. All right. Well, I wanted to get into some hot questions. So you have 30 seconds to answer. Okay. There's 4 questions total, but 30 seconds, minimized to 30 seconds. You have to explain your side of this question for 30 seconds without hesitation. You just got it off the brain, right? Okay? You get to decide, though. You get a 5-second buffer. Who gets to pick which question? 4 questions. You both have to take 2. Okay?
Oh, shit.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Okay. First question. Hot questions. Is spraying a bottle of champagne at graduation turn the champagne into a prop, or is it still a beverage? So you two can decide amongst yourself who has a 30-second response coming up.
You got it.
Got it?
You got
Ready
it.
and go. Dean Swider.
I would say it's more of a prop. I mean, sure, yeah, you still drink it, but for the most part, I mean, like, even you drink it like a little bit, but for the most part, you just buy it. Like, you're not going to buy, like, the best. You're literally just going to buy it and then spray it all over it. And then maybe you got a good picture. Or you just bought it, and then there's another one. It's like, oh, yeah, I want to spray this one, but I'm going to drink this one later.
Got you. Okay. You had 5 more seconds to do it, but you did
prop,
good, I think.
100% prop.
Prop. Good answer. I agree. I think that champagne symbolizes, like, celebration and success. So
yeah, I was thinking about that too. And it's like if you're getting one bottle of champagne, you're not getting drunk. So it's like, of course, it's a prop. Like, and then like you said, when you're spraying it, it's already half gone anyways.
Well, who knows if you're getting drunk?
It's true.
It's not everybody's approach.
That's true.
But it is most people.
But I mean, like when you're talking about alcohol and whether you're talking about drinking or just propping it, it's a prop.
It's a prop, 100% prop.
Okay, well, that's a good one. Okay, next question. What is the next fast food item? The item that is sold as fast food. So you got the burger, you got the pizza. Is pretty much everything taken, or is there a next fast food item to hit the market? Either one of you can answer. This is a tough one. This is one I'm not in love with, but
I don't have any idea.
You gotta come up with something. Okay.
Fast food
item, yeah.
I think
it could be anything. It doesn't matter. You just gotta come up with an answer. That's the point of the game. Hot questions. It can be anything you want. Just come up with something and bullshit it.
I think liquor stores are gonna start turning. All right, yeah. I'll take. I'll take this one.
Okay, ready and go.
The next fast food type, style, whatever, is gonna be liquor stores. I mean, with this whole pandemic, everything, liquor stores, everybody wants to get drunk, especially now because now there's nothing to do. So slap a drive-through window on there, and then boom, you're in business. $1 million idea.
Good answer again, Dean Swider. I agree, because who cares if they're not 21 or not?
Yeah, right.
Listen, there's an untapped market of minors out there.
Yeah. Truth.
And they want to drink too.
Mm-hmm. They're down. They're down to pay a little extra for less.
Exactly.
We all got duped when we were kids.
Yeah, in high school, everybody had the water bottle full of Kamchatka. What kind of vodka did you guys have? I had Kamchatka, which is what they use at Roy's. So that's why your shots are freaking $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gross.
Yeah. What kind of vodka would you have in high school? I'm incriminating you, by the way.
Burnett's.
Okay. Oh. That was probably one of my least favorite vodkas.
Yeah, it sucked. It's awful.
Yeah.
The
like
back
lemonade.
of my throat.
You have some lemonade, Burnett's. What about you?
Ours was Svedka. It was, also equally bad.
At least it's in a glass bottle.
But it worked. Over time, it morphed from flavored Svedka to plain Svedka.
Which is
worse.
God.
Yeah.
Wait,
because
I would rather have not flavored cheap vodka.
I don't know. I'm not a super big fan of the flavored ones.
Me either. We don't really like that stuff anyway. Okay. Next question. Krivacs, you gotta answer these two.
Alright.
Okay?
Alright.
Why is Starbucks coffee so sought after when it's just as easy to make a cup of joe at home?
Well, Starbucks is it's the environment really that they create. They want you to hang out there. They want you to make it feel like your home. That's why you always see people there, on their laptops and their computers, because they just feel like it's a place where they can get work done. Just kind of an environment where they just feel it's like a community kind of for them, and just a place for them to relax. And
wow, I did not think that was good. It was less than 30 seconds. You answered the question. That was not something I would have said. I would have said it tastes better, but that works too.
Okay.
I think it tastes. I don't know why. What are they doing different,
dude?
What are they doing different? What are you doing different, Starbucks, that make your coffee taste better?
I want to throw
fresher.
I want.
It's the environment, man.
I want everybody to know, man. I want to throw some smoke, laying on the table. You are like
throw some smoke.
Okay, let's say for example, the biggest
some smoke at me.
Poof, boom, big idea. So you guys know how in Chicago on Michigan Ave there was the brand new Starbucks, which is the biggest in the country, or biggest brew house.
Yeah.
But outside there is a huge rope line, and these, I'm gonna say suckers, will wait out.
Call them worse. Call them the C word. Call them the C word. You know what C word you want to say. Cowards.
Some of my favorite words start with the C. I had to really run down the list. No,
like cock.
Or corporate.
Corn. You love corn.
I love corn. But no, stand outside of a Starbucks. It's still a Starbucks. Like, I don't care how fancy it looks and how big it is.
Yeah.
Still, coffee is Starbucks brand.
Yeah.
Correct.
And you're gonna wait hour, maybe even like an hour and a half, just to get a standard cup of joe. When literally down the street, not even a block, there's like in both directions Starbucks. Across the street, Starbucks. Up 2 more blocks, Starbucks. Empty. All of them are empty. Every last one of them, because everyone's waiting in line to go to the big one.
That's great.
It's like that friggin' painting in Nashville with the wings.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole line.
Oh dude,
what is
just to get a picture that has never been done before.
Never.
Bro, I was working at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. They did like
working there?
Yeah, last summer.
Okay.
During that month of May, and the fans would line up for like 3 or 4 hours just to get autographs from the drivers. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you're missing like all like other things that you could be doing.
Yeah.
Like while you're here, like it's a cool freaking like facility. Yeah. Like you could be doing so much more than waiting 4 hours in line just to get an autograph from somebody. It's like, that's ridiculous. And then once I was done working there, my boss got me a book that had all the drivers' autographs on it. So I was like, well, I got all 30 drivers or whatever it was.
See, when growing up, you would want somebody's autograph. You're like, 2 things. I got to meet this person. That's dope. That's awesome. I got to meet him, talk to him, see how, as like an athlete, how big they are in person.
Yeah. And
also, like, maybe, have this memory.
Right.
But the other thing is like, wow, this is gonna be worth some money one day. But like, who cares about Shane Victorino's autograph? Like, how much money are you really gonna make? It's not really. There's so many famous people in the world. I feel like autographs aren't worth anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I have a Derek Jeter signed baseball. It's probably not worth that much.
Oh, that's different. Derek Jeter's Derek Jeter.
He's a biracial angel.
Yeah. He
biracial
is.
Angel.
Awesome baseball player too.
Yeah.
All right, last question. This is one I feel strongly about. Maybe these weren't terrible questions. Maybe the fast food one was bad, but what for those boomers and Karens out there? All of them that are watching this show, all 30 views I get on this son of a gun. I'm still kicking them. I'm still doing it.
Kicking it.
Yeah. What would you suggest to these older folk who continually ask people our generation, what are you doing after college? What is a better thing to ask someone like them? What give them some insight. Like, what do you think they should talk about instead of, like, talking to old parents and shit is the same conversation over and over again?
I think it's just kind of like more like, it's not like what are you gonna do. I think they need to ask like more like what do you want to do. Like it's like more of a question like what do you like to do, or like what do you like wanting to like get out of this, or like what are you like expecting, you know, we're in 5 years from now. Like it's more of like what do you plan on doing like 5 years from now,
rather
instead
than
of
just
just like right now like shoving it right down your throat. It's like
Cause
I don't know what I'm doing right now. Like
they should make a training video for these people, asking the same question over again. And obviously you're not having the same conversation every time, but
yeah.
How many times do you ask that question? Every time you go home?
Oh, I know. It's like like even your family members too. It's like the Thanksgiving thing. Like,
how are you making money? Crazy. Okay, we're almost gonna wrap it up, but I want to do this one thing. One of my favorite segments. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of people driving with their face masks on.
When there's nobody else.
When there's nobody else in the car. Are you the infected one? That's what I'm interested about. Also, we went to Kroger today with those face masks, and they don't help. I was trying to keep it up on my freaking face, touching my face, touching my face.
You're greasy.
Grab this.
Wasn't it a bandana though?
Yeah, but still, whatever. Still, you're telling me that these things don't make you want to touch your face too?
That's true. Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah, your greasy hands were all over your greasy face.
I mean, if you're wearing a mask, you're gonna your hands are probably gonna be by your face more than if they're not.
Exactly.
Like, it's kind of
tired.
Dude, that's why you gotta have some Purell on you at all times, and then you kind of gotta do the, wipe your hands and give it a good old smack, and then you're good to go, man. Yeah.
Do you think that'll work?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. If I heard silver works too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard the more crack you smoke, the less likely.
Well.
I'm kidding.
I haven't heard of a single crackhead that's had coronavirus. You guys? I mean,
I have not.
I'm not telling scientists to look, but
it's the answer.
There's a lot of evidence that kind of supports it. I mean,
a lot of
evidence.
Man. Yeah. No. Look at the evidence. Look at the stats, and go from there.
Look at the numbers.
Reagan lied to you, America. Crack does not kill.
What do you think is going to be on the background? I'm interested because I just put the blue screen. It's really a green screen.
Maybe like some lava or like.
Yeah. What do you think have been on the? Give me some ideas of things that have been on the background because it's blue screen like I just said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put something back there. What do you think?
Maybe like an ocean.
An ocean.
Yeah.
Or you could be cliche and do like a city skyline with the sunset.
I was gonna say a skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you can have like
pretty basic shit.
Or you could
do a beach. Do a beach because we have Coronas.
I want to do some girls twerking and stuff.
In the club, it looks like we're not social distancing. Like
you should for sure do a beach because we have Coronas.
Oh.
And I'm finding my beach right now.
I can do that. But if it was just this background.
Or you should put like a stream of like National Treasure 2 on there. So like while people are watching, they're like, "What's going on in the back? What's going on? What's Nick Cage doing?"
Yeah, did you see Sean's latest podcast? Dude, I love Nick Cage. Dude, I love that.
He's the greatest actor of our generation. No questions about it.
No questions. But thanks for being on. I'm glad we got it done. And episode 13 in the books. Feels good.
Punch.
Oh,
Feels good to look back on something and say, hey, I did it.
13 times.
Yeah, I did it 13 times. Exactly. Can't end on that number, though. I have to make sure there's 13.
Yeah. Maybe we should just skip 13 and you should do it like
this
they do in Elevale. Yeah, this is 14.
This is 14, yeah. Well, thanks for watching the 14th BS show, web show, spectacular. Some changes to be made, I think, soon coming up as far as logos and, the vibe of the show. It's a good vibe for sure, but, switch things up,
I felt vibes, yeah. Tons. Anyway. Honestly, maybe magic.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers. The sound of summer. Come here, Dee. To the sound of summer.